everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, we're going to be doing another Shop My Stash / Makeup Bag Monday, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go through all of the products that I had in my little box from last week. It is empty right now because all the products are spread out in front of me. And we're going to go through all the products that I had in here last week. And I'm going to let you know, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to let you know what my thoughts are. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you that I keep pulling out too many products. I wear these products across a 2-week period, and I also am doing a project pan for 2019, so I do like to use those products as well in my cycle. I also am sometimes extremely busy in my job. That's what I found over this past week. I have been having a crazy week at work, like no downtime at all. I've been starting early, working late, and unfortunately, I just didn't have the time this past week to wear a lot of makeup. So even though I had these products in my makeup bag or makeup box for the last 2 weeks, I really only had about a week to wear them. So a week and a half, because like 3 to 4 out of the days, I can't remember if I wore makeup on the 4th day. I know for at least 3 days I didn't wear makeup. And then the previous week, I actually was sick for 2 days. So I didn't wear makeup for 2 days. So I didn't wear makeup 5 out of the last 14. So that's unfortunate. It really is. But we're going to talk about the products that I have in here, and I'm going to hold a couple over for the next time just because I didn't have an opportunity to really get a good usage out of them. So we're going to go ahead and start with like the order that I would use the products. So first and foremost is my Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I love this. I use it all the time. I'm not going to keep it in my makeup bag, but I am going to keep it on the table behind me. That's where I normally have it, and I will reach for it regardless of if it's in my makeup bag or not. So I'm just not going to bother keeping it in here. This is my second bottle of this. You can see I'm down to here already. I will use this up. I will buy it again. This is one of the few products that I've repurchased because I've used it up and I like it that much. So I will probably buy this again. Anyway, next up would be these products right here. Honestly, the Physicians Formula one, I didn't open. I just didn't get a chance to use it. I do want to use it. So I think I'm going to leave this in the box. I think I'm going to leave this in the box. This one from Milk Makeup, I tried to use it. I showed you guys this last week. It actually has almost like, it looks like it evaporated. Some of the liquid or the moisture in it evaporated. You can see that it's separated from the wall of the packaging there. And I tried to use this the one day and it's just dry. I mean, it's dried out. It really, really is. I was able to warm it up now on the back of my hand. You can't see it, but I'm trying to use this on my under eyes and it just doesn't work for me because it is so dried out. So I think this product is just going to go in my, you know, my empties box as just, I'm getting rid of it. So it's not empty. It was quite expensive and I'm actually really disappointed that it did that. Very, very disappointed, in fact, because I loved this product when I first got it and then I kind of forgot about it and now it's ruined. So that's probably just going to go in my empties box. All right, primers. I used both of these this month. I have my little Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I'm going to keep this in. I've used about half of it now. I'm going to keep this in my makeup box as well and just keep using that as a hydrating primer. I have this one from NYX. It's the Hydra Touch primer as well. I like it. I've used it before. I will pull it out on occasion. It's not pore filling, but it is a nice hydrating primer. So, all right, moving on to my face. I was using, honestly, I only use this one. This is the one I have on today. This is the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear. Not my favorite foundation, but it's not horrible. Like I said, I have it on today. It doesn't look bad. I've only had this makeup on for maybe an hour, so it's not like full day. If you go back and look at my full day wear test of this, it was not my favorite. But the other foundation I was wearing this period is in my project pan. And then I have this Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I honestly didn't get a chance to try this again. I didn't. But for this project pan, the new products that I'm pulling in, I actually returned one of them the Pacifica foundation that I tried, the Pacifica Light foundation, I returned it. So I don't have two new foundations to pull into this. So I'm going to leave the Charlotte Tilbury in there. Then I'm also going to pull the Beauty Blender foundation in. So those are the two foundations that I'm going to have in my box this week. All right, concealers. I had the NARS Vanilla, what is this, the Radiant Creamy Concealer in here, and then I had the Bare Minerals Bare Skin in here. I didn't get a chance to use the Bare Minerals, so I think I'm going to leave that one in. The NARS I did use. I like it. I have it on today. I do like it. I have it in the shade Light to Vanilla. I probably would have preferred to have like one more shade up, if that makes sense, because, well, maybe not. I don't know. It's a good concealer. I do like it. I just don't reach for it often. I don't know. For the price, I just don't know that it's worth it. I just don't know that it's worth it. I don't know. It's nice. I just don't use it very often. Okay, powders. I had my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I'm going to actually just keep this in here. I am making quite a dent in it. I use this as my under eye powder. I'm going to keep it in here. I like it as my under eye powder, so I'm going to keep it in there. I also had the two Fit Me powders. This one is the translucent pressed powder, matte and poreless, in the shade 100 translucent, and then this one is the loose finishing powder in 05 Fair. I use this one all the time. I really enjoy that one very much so. This one I haven't really used. I mean, I did open it. I used it once and I did like it the one time I used it. So I think I'm going to keep this one in here. I'm going to put the pressed powder back. I know I like it, but I'm going to keep this one in here, I think, to give it more of a try, because I think I only used it maybe once. So I'm going to keep that in the box as well. Sorry, I'm not going to have a lot of holdovers because I didn't wear makeup 5 out of the 14 days. So, okay, let's go on to the rest of my face products. The Fiona Styles contour palette. I love this little thing. I'm going to, I'm not going to keep it in my box this period. But I do like it for contour. I used the bronzing shades in here as well this time around. So I do like this. I'm going to put it back though and use something else. Then I used for bronzer the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. This is the coconut one. I like this as well. I do like this as well. This is what I'm wearing today. So, and it smells really nice. So, anyway, I like it. But I'm going to put it back, use something else. I don't know why I keep it in its box. I have no idea. Some of my stuff, I put it back in the box. Some of the stuff I don't. All right, I had two blushes. I had this one from Benefit. This is the Dandelion blush. It's a very, very soft pink. This is what I have on today. I like it. It's nice. And then I tried this Japanesque Velvet Touch blush. It's a little bit deeper of a pink, and I like this too. I like both of these blushes. So blushes is one of those things that I haven't gotten too into. I like to wear it, but I don't go crazy over it, if that makes sense. Like bronzers, blushes, contours, even highlighters, I just don't go real like crazy buying a lot. So that's good. That's good. But I'm going to put those two back and get something else. I did pull in the ABH Nicole Guerrero palette. This is a highlighting palette. Honestly, I wore this once in the last 2 weeks because I put it on and I realized how much glitter was in here. I never realized before how much glitter was in here. And I dipped into these two shades, or maybe it was Forever Young. I might have done Forever Lit and Forever Young. One of these three, I don't know. But there's just so much glitter. Like I just hit my finger in it and it's now covered in glitter. I didn't realize before how much glitter was in here. It's a nice palette. I do remember really, really enjoying this, but right now I'm just not going for a glittery look when I do my makeup. I'm doing more of like a nice sheen. So I did go into my collection and I pulled out another highlighter. It was this Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the shade 10, Be My Highlight. I did put this on today. I do like this highlighter. It is not super, super strong. It is a very subtle highlight and it's very peachy. I don't know if that's going to even pick up on camera because it is so peachy and it's just, it gives me a nice sheen on my cheeks, which I actually really enjoy. I don't really like glitter. Now, do I like something a little bit more than that most of the time? Yeah, I do. I do like to look like I have a shine, you know? But for this week, I honestly, I wasn't feeling good during the first week, and then the second week I was super busy because I hadn't been feeling good the first week. So I just was going for something a lot more natural. So I like that more than Nicole Guerrero at this point, which kind of makes me sad because I have very fond memories of that Nicole Guerrero kit or glow kit. So okay, let's go on to brows. I had two brow products in here. I have the e.l.f. brow pencil, and then I have this one from CoverGirl, in 720 soft blonde, and the e.l.f. brow pencil is in taupe. Honestly, I ended up reaching for the e.l.f. one more. It's what I have on today. I'd like the tone a little bit better in my brows. I am gonna keep the CoverGirl in here though. I'm gonna put the e.l.f. one back. I'm gonna keep the CoverGirl in here because I am trying out some CoverGirl products for a video next month. So stay tuned for that. All right, eyeliners. I have this one on today. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion. I do have this on my waterline today. I do like it. It does actually make my waterline burn a little bit when I first put it on. And I also noticed that with this one in particular, I will oftentimes get you know, a lot of it, like it will migrate to the outside corners of my eyes the longer I wear it. And this is a sharpening pencil as well. I am in desperate need of sharpening it, but I do like it though because it goes on super smooth, super creamy. I can literally just do that and it's on my waterline, which is really nice. But like I said, if I'm wearing it for an extended period of time, it will start to collect on the outside of my eyes. I pulled in the super skinny eye marker from NYX in Carbon Black. I like this. I only wore it, I think, once or twice. I don't think it's super black, to be honest with you. And I'm actually having problems getting any out right now. I had to draw several lines. I know this is a felt tip marker. It's a felt tip. I didn't know that when I put it in my collection. I mean, I'm sure I probably did. I just didn't remember. And I'm not as fond as felt tips as I am of a brush liner. So there's that. It's not bad, but I struggle with felt tip liners, if that makes sense. So not bad. If you like felt tip liners, I would definitely recommend it. But I just am not the biggest fan of felt tip liners. All right, I picked up this Cover FX Perfect Pencil Crayon in Light, and I use this as a waterline, not today, obviously, but on a couple of other days. This has a tendency to make my eyes burn as well. Not all, like right now my eyes don't burn. They don't feel bad. They're not watery. You know, it burned initially when I first put the Urban Decay on, but now that it's on, it doesn't burn. I find that this one has a tendency to burn a little bit on my eyes, but I think my eyes are just a little bit sensitive. Okay, on to eyeshadow palettes. I'm looking to see if I'm forgetting anything. On to eyeshadow palettes. I pulled 3 eyeshadow palettes in. I only got to use 2 of them. I still have yet to use the Tartelette Toasted palette. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it in my box because I just haven't used it yet. I haven't used the palette at all. Like I haven't even dipped a brush in it yet. And I really would like to. So there's that. I used the Becca Volcano Goddess. I think I used this twice. I actually really like this. There's one shade that I don't like. I'm going to open it up and show that to you. Diamond Dust. This one right here. It's weird. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it and show it to you. It's very chunky. It's neat because it goes like gold and then silver. So it's almost like a duochrome. I don't know if my camera will pick that up very well, but it is almost like a duochrome, though it'll flash silver, flash gold, which is kind of neat. But I find that when I put it on my eyes, I just don't get a lot of payoff on it, which is not good. You know what I mean? So there's that. But I used a lot of the other shades, and I do like this. I do like it. I've seen that it's actually in TJ Maxx for like $16 or $17. I bought it on sale from Ulta at Christmas time, like when it was going out of stock because it was, you know, the end of the season. But I like it. So if you find it at TJ Maxx and you want to give it a try, I'd say go ahead. Plus, if you decide you don't like it, TJ Maxx pretty much will return anything. So I say it doesn't hurt to give it a try if you don't mind the price, if you think $16 isn't a bad price, or $17 or whatever it ends up being at your TJ Maxx. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I like it. I know I've seen some videos, like I saw one other YouTuber here recently who just really didn't like it. And, you know, to each their own. Some people really like things and other people don't. So, I don't know. For a high-end palette, I think $16 is definitely a price that I would be personally be willing to pay to give it a try. And if you don't like it, like I said, you can take it back. And then I also was trying out the Physicians Formula Butter Eyeshadow Palette in Sultry Nights. I like this palette, kind of. This shade right here is a problem. It's what I have on my eyes today, actually. I have this shade in all over my lid. I have this light brown in my crease. I have the gray silver on my lid, and then I have it covered with this shade here, and then I have the purple on my under eye. But this shade right here, I hate this shade. I absolutely hate it. So there it is on my finger. It is super, super chunky. And I don't know that the camera will pick up how chunky it really is, but it's super, super chunky. And then I swatch it on my hand. You can see what I'm doing here. It's still on my finger. It is still on my finger. And then there it is on my hand. So it did actually swatch on my hand, but it kind of like, it gets clumpy and like, and I don't know if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. It gets very, very chunky and very clumpy. Like it just clumps up in spots. So I do have it on my lids right now. I have it actually over top of that blue-gray color. And I think it looks okay, but pretty much I had to use my finger, and then I had to pat it on because it just doesn't. It has a very weird texture. I can't even really explain it. But I've done an eye look before with the bronzes. That's really pretty. I use this shade here. I use the dark brown. I think I even used the green. I think I used the green the one day on like the outer portion of my lid. I did not use the black. But I've used every other shade in here. I would say other than this one shade right here, the other shades are all pretty nice. So, you know, if you have a coupon or if you're out buying something from Physicians Formula and it's like buy one, get one 50% off or something like that, I would recommend it. I mean, Physicians Formula is a little bit pricier at the drugstore. So there's that. Definitely look for a sale. But I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Like I said, I have it on my lids today. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I will definitely reach for it again. Okay, my mascaras. I had two this period. I had the Milk Kush mascara and then the Hourglass Caution mascara. I have the Hourglass one on today. I only wore the Milk one once and it flaked terribly on me. Like terribly. I had little black dots everywhere on my cheeks by the end of the day with this. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it at all. And then the Hourglass one, it's okay. It's not my favorite. It will transfer throughout the day as well, just slightly. And I don't think they market it as a waterproof mascara, but every time I've taken my makeup off and I've had this one on, I've had to go in with an eye makeup remover. Like, you know, the ones that are like the oil and something, like it's a mixture and it's like half and half. You have to shake it up. That I've actually had to go in with that to get the Hourglass mascara off. So, like I said, I don't think they market it as waterproof, but it doesn't come off for me with like a makeup wipe. And beyond that, I don't think it really does all that much for my lashes. I mean, it makes them black, you know, it makes them black, it makes them stand out, but I don't think it really does much in the way of like volume, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. I think it's marketed as a lengthening mascara, so that's probably where I'm going wrong. All right, so lip products. I had this little kit from Marc Jacobs. I have the red from in here. This is the Ready to Go. It was specific to this kit. It's the Marc Jacobs On the Dot. This was during the holiday season in 2018. I love this red. I absolutely love it. I wore it multiple times. I actually went back and pulled out this Buxom lip pencil. I don't think I pulled this out last time. But I pulled this in because I wear this lip pencil with this lipstick. This is the lip pencil in Cloak and Dagger. So I pulled that in, and then I've worn the red, and then I think I was wearing this one. What is that one? Night Mauves. I think that's the one I had in another video here recently. It might have been the Plum. I'm not sure. I can't remember which one I wore, but I wore it in a recent video as well. I think it was the Mauves. Hold on. Yeah, it's the Night Mauves. I wore that in a recent video, and I don't like that one as much as I like the Ready to Go shade. So I haven't worn the Plum shade yet, but I do like it. I like it a lot. It's very comfortable, and I think it looks good. That's just me. Okay, and then I also had the Ulta Beauty Ultimate Lip Liner in the shade Bear. I did use that in conjunction with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Naked Liquid Lipstick. So I use those together. I do like this, especially if I'm doing like a more colorful eye look. I do enjoy that. And it was comfortable. It wasn't a bad liquid lipstick, but it also doesn't dry down completely dry. And then I have the ABH lip gloss in Kristen. I actually reached for this several times during the last couple of weeks because it's very, very comfortable. And I can just put it on real quick and not have to worry about it. So that is everything that I had in my makeup bag these last 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Smells like coconut. Smells wonderful. I use it today. I like it. You know, it's good. So that is everything. Okay, so carrying over into this week's Shop My Stash, I'm going to be keeping the Tartelette Toasted palette in here. I'm going to have the Charlotte Tilbury powder and the Maybelline Fit Me powder, those two powders. I'm going to be keeping the CoverGirl brow pencil in here, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, the Bare Skin concealer from Bare Minerals, the Beauty Blender foundation, which you just saw the review of this past Friday, and then the Smashbox Primerizer and the Physicians Formula eye depuffer. So that's everything I'm carrying over. So let's go over to my collection and we will pick out new products for this next period. I'm going to try to pick out fewer products. That's going to be my goal, to pick out fewer products, because I'm picking out too many and then I'm not getting a chance to really use them all. So I'm going to try to pick out fewer. So, all right, let's go over my collection and we'll see what we pick out. All right, everybody, we are back at my dresser, and that's my project pan. These are my makeup bag. This is everything that I'm keeping in this week's makeup bag. So let's go ahead and move into my drawers. In this drawer, we've got primers and powders and concealers. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually pull, well, no. I do have the Fit Me powder and I also have the Charlotte Tilbury powder. So I was going to pull in the Peach Perfect. Maybe I'll do that the next week since they're coming out with a new Peach Perfect powder. But I think what I'm going to do is pull in a different pressed powder, because I do have a loose powder over there. Is this loose? I think that's a loose powder. Yeah, let's not do that one. Trying to decide what I want to bring in. Actually, let's bring this one in as a pressed powder. This is the Physicians Formula Translucent Airbrushing Pressed Powder. So I'm going to bring that in as a pressed powder. All right, and primer. I'm not going to bring in another eyeshadow primer this week yet. I think, I think I'm going to pull in this primer right here. This is from Becca. It is the First Light Priming Filter. I'm going to pull this one in. Okay, and then concealer. I'm going to pull in the Milk Makeup one. I haven't used that in a while, so I'm going to pull that in and give it another try. Okay, done with this drawer. Moving on to drawer number 2. This is eyeliners, mascaras, and brow products. So, okay, so here's all my minis, and then these are just my mascaras that are open. I actually have a whole nother drawer that has unopened mascaras. I love my roller lash. I always pull for it, so I think... No, I was going to put it in, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put in the double decker lashes. I think this is from Butter London. Yeah, I'm going to pull this in, and then if I'm going to pull in that, I think I'm going to pull in this big tease one. This is from Buxom because it doesn't actually screw shut. It just kind of pops in there. So I'm going to pull this one in as well, see if that's still any good. So I'm going to pull those 2 mascaras. Liners, let's move this back over here. Liners, let's see. I don't know if I want to pull any liners, to be honest with you. What is this one? I'll go ahead and pull this one. This is the Makeup Forever. Is that going to focus? Aqua XL. That's just a little sample in black. I'll pull that one in. And let's see. Do I want to pull in? I'm going to pull in the Physicians Formula Liquid Liner. I like that one. So I'm going to pull that in. All right. And then brow products. I think what I'm going to do, what is this one? No, I'm not going to use that. I do already have a pencil in there, so I'm not going to pull another pencil. So I think what I might do is just pull this clear brow gel from EBates. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll pull that one in. All right, next drawer. All right, moving down. This drawer is eyeshadows. I'm not going to pull anything from here. I do still have the Tartelette Toasted in my collection or in my box this week, so I think I know what I'm going to pull out, another eyeshadow palette. So we'll go down to this one. This is my bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out this Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. I think they're redoing this, right? I'm pretty sure they're redoing this. I do like the medium cocoa shade as a contour for me. It works really, really well. I also like the light cocoa. The dark cocoa I could probably use as a bronzer. I have never tried that before, so I might try that. And then the Pop of Light I've used as a highlighter every once in a while, but yep, I like this one. I think, don't they have this in like light to medium? And then, yeah, light to medium, then medium dark. So this is the light to medium. I'm going to use this week. All right, and then what else do I want to use? I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in. This is my Hourglass Ambient Edit 3. There's my Fur Mama shirt that I'm wearing right now from Nimities.com, in case you're wondering, my own online boutique. Anyway, I'm going to pull this one in. This has bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. This is from 2017 Holiday. I'm going to pull this in, and I think that is all I'm going to pull in as far as blushes go. So I'm not going to pull in any more blushes. Highlighters. What do I want to pull in for a highlighter? I've got some here. I think I'm going to pull this one in. This is from Flower Beauty. And this is their Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. I'm going to pull this in. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to go with that. And that's it for this drawer. Okay, so we're going to move from over here to over here. That is my new in. That is stuff that I've already talked about. And then I have some Rite Aid stuff over there as well. I'm not going to get anything new in this time around. We're going to come over here to my lip products. These top 2 drawers are my lip products. So we're going to go ahead and pull this open. And in the back are my liquid lipsticks, and in the front are my gloss. What I think I want to do is pull something that I don't often wear. And honestly, that's kind of like over here. The products over here I will wear more often than not. Maybe not the ones on the bottom, but the ones on the top are definitely products that I do wear more often than not. So I think I'm going to look over here for products maybe I don't use very often, or maybe haven't worn more than maybe once. I'm gonna look through. Let's go ahead and pull this one. This is the Shannon Rose lipstick from, who did this? IGXO. So this is her lipstick in the shade Cake. I'm gonna dump that out of the little box there. put the box back up here, and this is a liquid lipstick in, like I said, it's in the shade Cake. So I'll pull that one out as like a nude liquid lip. And then as far as glosses go, I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys see something that you want me to try, let me know. What is that? So that is one from Lorac. It is a lip luster gloss. If it'll focus. Does it have a shade? Looks like it's in Peach Luster. Let's go with that one. I don't know that I've ever used this, or maybe if I've used it, it's been a while. So let's go ahead and with that one. Again, it's a nude shade. Surprise, surprise for Jessica wearing a nude. Okay, let's go down to the next drawer, which is my lipsticks, and then lip crayons and lip liners, and some newer products that I really haven't tried yet. So, or maybe I have tried some of them, but not all of them. Let's see. What do I want to use? Let's see. I don't know what I want to use. What is this one? It's upside down. Oh, that's from Collab. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that in as the bullet lipstick. I can't remember whether I like that or not. I did a whole collab video. Oh, it was sometime last year with a bunch of their products. So we'll give that a try. That's a satin liquid, or I'm sorry, satin bullet lip. So we'll give that a try. And then since I'm wearing a bunch of nudes, I think this will go well with it. Let's pull this one out. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Pencil in Beige Babe. I think that will work well with those lipsticks. So, all right, that's gonna be my lipsticks. Let's move on. All right, so this is also an eyeshadow drawer. I am going to be filming my eyeshadow collection here, and probably like sometime this week, so you guys should be seeing that soon. But this is another eyeshadow drawer. I'm not going to pull anything from here. And then those are backup makeup. So I'm going to go over to my other eyeshadow drawer. So this is where I have most of my high-end eyeshadows actually. And I think what I want to pull in is, again, I'm going to be doing a collection video, so stay tuned for that. I think what I want to do is pull in this Lorac Shine Bright Pro eyeshadow palette. I got this at the holiday season and I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to give this a try. So, all right, that's what I'm going to pull in. All right, so over here are my setting sprays, and I've got some Fix Pluses. I have a couple that I haven't used yet. That's a backup Fix Plus. This is, what is this? The Kat Von D Locket. I haven't used that yet. This one is Cover FX. I actually have used that one. Let's see, what is this one? This is the Pure Miracle Mist. I actually haven't used this in forever. Like forever and ever. I'm going to pull this out and give this a try and see what I think of this. And then that one's not open, so I'm not going to open that one just yet. What's this one? That one is, what does it say? Cinema Secrets Super Sealer. All right, I'll give this a try as well. Okay. All right, everybody. So this is what my makeup box slash bag, whatever you want to call it, looks like for the next 2 weeks. I am going to be giving all these products a try, as well as still using my Project Pan products that are still sitting over here. But this is going to be where I'm starting at for the next 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And if you would like to, hit the little bell. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. I would love to hear if there's any of my products that you're seeing in my collection that you would like me to pull into my makeup bag. Let me know that. I would be happy to do that. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.